quickly because your health shouldn't have to wait. Visit adamshospital.org to schedule today. Your health is our priority.
For nearly 70 years, Baumgartner attorneys have provided dependable legal services to you, your parents, and your grandparents.
With both Dave and Nick Baumgartner providing legal services, you can be assured that we'll be here for generations to come. Whether your legal needs include estate planning, estate settlements, real estate, corporations, LLCs, or personal injury, we're here to serve you.
So come and visit us in Berne or call 589-3139. Baumgartner Attorneys, legal services for you and your family.
For over 70 years, Bixler Insurance has provided financial protection for our communities.
We will protect your auto, home, farm, and business of any size.
We can protect your family with a life insurance policy and help navigate your health insurance options, including Medicare and marketplace products.
The world of insurance definitely has its ups and downs.
But as an independent agency, we have strong relationships with several companies to meet your specific needs.
Stop by or call us in Berne, Geneva, Decatur, Portland, or Woodburn.
We are Best One.
The best tires, the best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these? See us at Best One of Monroe, selling tires, serving people.
In the heart of our community, we're more than just a school. Our dedicated staff ignites curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. With a range of programs, we nurture talents and build leaders. Our students excel driven by passion and support. Every success is a testament to hard work. Adams Central, where dedicated staff and student success go hand in hand.
When I wear Betsy's clothes, I feel confident. I feel like everything is very flattering. It's stylish, but yet modest. Her actual brand, those are my favorite clothes. Betsy stands out because her prices stay consistent. I like that she keeps her prices affordable, but I also like that it's trendy stuff too. So if you have an event coming up, you can always find something fun, something colorful, something different that not everybody else is going to have.
Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also a double-pane window that apparently weighs 800 pounds owner, an inconveniently located electrical outlet owner, and a kitchen floor made for triple axles owner. Fortunately, you're also an American Standard owner, which means you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going, no matter what happens. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Or American Standard dealer, Don Myers, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. At Decatur Dental Services, all of our offices provide complete dental care, including crowns, bridges, and dentures, teeth whitening, orthodontics and Invisalign, restorations, preventative care, cosmetics, and sports mouth guards. In Decatur, Botox and Juvederm are available as well. We have offices in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren to serve you. To learn more about our doctors, office hours, and insurance information, please visit DecaturDentalIN.com or like us on Facebook. New patients are always welcome, as are patient referrals, so contact us today.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
Welcome in here to Bluffton High School here on a better day, at least than yesterday. It was a high of 40. Now today, looks like we're going to be hovering around that 60 to 63 degree range. Ryan Walker alongside my partner here today for the first time, Josh Butler. Good to be calling a game with you. We're catching up a little bit.
Yeah.
He's going to be kind of our Bellmont analyst. I'll be on the Bluffton side of things, and I love when I can broadcast with someone that is more knowledgeable about the other team so that I can just do some prep work and bounce some things off of you. So excited to do that, but excited to call a game with you today, Josh.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm excited. This is my first broadcast of high school softball. I'm going to be doing a bunch of these games for Bellmont, baseball and softball. So, yeah, it's good to be with you and get this thing kicked off.
Excited indeed. Both these teams played last night for their opener. This is Bluffton's home opener here today. Bluffton had a really nice win over Eastbrook, 3-2. They trailed 2-1 for most of the second half of that game. Ended up scoring 2 in the seventh inning. Ended up winning that one on the road. So a great start to the season for Tyler Sonicson and his Bluffton Tigers. Last night, though, for a really good Bellmont Braves program, they start the year 0-1. Played a good Jay County team, but as you and I were looking at it, man, really surprised to see it was a 10-0 shutout against Jay County. That's a really tough way to start the year for Mindy Book's team. But these two teams got to reset a little bit. It was pretty cold last night. Softball, baseball season, you kind of give some passes every now and then. Okay, it's the opening night. It's a little colder. I don't know if you played baseball or tried to play any sport outside. You're a football guy, so you're probably going to say tough it out. But at least for my standpoint, when it's cold like that and you're sitting in the cold, it makes it really hard to play this game, especially when there's some standing around, at least in the dugout and in between a couple plays. It makes it really tough to play in the cold.
Definitely. Hard to hit. Everything stings a little bit if you don't hit it just right. And, yeah, nobody likes to be staying out in the cold all afternoon. So,
absolutely. And so we'll preview these teams a little bit. We'll get to, after a commercial break, we'll talk about both of the lineups here today. But at least on both sides, it's a little bit of a different story on either side here. Bellmont, they're returning a couple of their really good players from last year. And they also have a little bit of youth onto this team as well coming back. Some of the players like Bella Ashley, Finn Godsey, Taylor Suter, among others, coming back on a team that is an older team with a mixture of some youth, which is very good. I know they're very excited about Hayden DeBolt, a freshman who had the only 2 hits last night in that loss to Jay County. So already starting her career with a couple of hits in her first varsity start. She'll get the start in center field today. A lot of responsibility for the 2-hole hitter there by the freshman. And then you've got Bluffton on the other side, had a really nice year by their standards recently. They were 13-14 last year, 3-3 in the ACAC, and I know what people might be thinking. Okay, I mean, you had technically a losing record and 500 in the ACAC, but for this program, it was their best mark since 2017 as far as the overall record goes, and it was their best ACAC mark since 2016. It was a senior-heavy team, so Bellmont's experience versus Bluffton now, graduating a ton of players from last year's team. But they still got some pop in the lineup, some players that are returning like Conley Alt. She's here. The Philippi twins are going to be, or the sisters at least, both of them in the starting lineup. One's a pitcher and will also bat fourth. The other one is all-conference right fielder that will bat third. So a little bit of youth on Bluffton's end. Excited to kind of feature some of the JV players from last year, some first-year players versus the experience of Bellmont. But you've seen Bellmont a little bit. You've seen a lot of these girls for the girls basketball season, maybe even in soccer. There's a couple recognizable names in soccer. How much does experience help, especially early on in a season? after especially winning a girls basketball state championship too. They have a championship pedigree.
Oh, definitely. And I've talked about it with in the basketball games. The girls' sports at Bellmont are thriving the last few years. They're bringing trophies home in every sport, from tennis to softball to
girls soccer,
and of course basketball and volleyball has always been up there for a very long time, even since I went there way back in the day. And these girls play a lot of sports together. They've been playing together for a long time as little girls, and just like the basketball team, they just know each other, they love each other, and they play hard for each other, and you get results like a state championship.
Mm-hmm. As a Bellmont person, you were telling me all these, you used to coach football there at Bellmont. You follow along with some of the high school sports. What was it like to kind of see the girls win the state championship and just to be there at Gainbridge Fieldhouse?
It's amazing. I mean, we watched them in that gym. We covered a lot of their games in that gym, and it was so consistent. The defense was so strong, and a different gal stepped up every night.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't just they didn't have just that one person that they locked on, because we've played some girls that had probably a girl or two that were better than any of our girls, but you can shut one or two people down. It's hard to shut down 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And the bench was deep, and it was awesome. It was so fun to watch and watch them through the tournament, and man, to pull it off, and it was something special.
Yeah, that is so cool. And I know some of the Bluffton players remember the Bellmont game that they played. It was a tough game at the Tiger Den here this year, as Bluffton's leading scorer from this year, 1,000-point scorer Conley Alt, also an all-conference player last year, is playing in her final sport, as she's a 3-sport athlete. She'll be playing in her last season for her senior year, and she's a really good softball player, good athlete all around. So awesome to see her as well. We'll get to the starting lineups coming up here soon. We'll get to softball action. Thanks for tuning in. It's the Bixler Insurance pregame show. Let Bixler Insurance take the confusion out of insurance process. Bixler Insurance is a full-service agency that can assist with all your insurance needs.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
Bluffton Harrison MSD, schools of excellence, schools of choice.
Every moment matters.
Do you know all of the services provided at Decatur Hardware and Rental? We're a U-Haul dealer. We fill grill tanks, test pool water, custom mix paint, cut keys, ship UPS packages, cut glass, rent tents, tables, and chairs, a trencher, skid loader, tractor, sod cutter, scaffolding, and so many more items. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, or paint. Decatur Hardware and Rental can make your project much easier to complete. Decatur Hardware and Rental, across from the Bungie plant, do it best.
Take charge of your finances with Financial Partners. FCU's You Choose Rewards credit card options. Choose a fixed rate card with an APR as low as 8.00% for consistent payments. Need a fresh start with credit? The Premier card offers a fixed 13.99% APR. Both require credit approval. Apply today at financialpartnersfcu.org. Financial Partners FCU. Member NCUA. Equal housing lender.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
Apartment living at its best with an exceptional location and affordable living. Located on 000 Road in Berne, Eastview Apartments are currently offering spacious 2-bedroom apartment homes with full-size washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, disposal, free maintenance, private entrances, balcony or patio, and much more. Please call 260-589-8602 for further information. We know you will be proud to call Eastview Apartments your home.
At Fisher Dental, we fix teeth. We also develop relationships with our patients and create lifelong friends.
Here at Fisher Dental, we clean, extract, and fill teeth. We also make crowns, bridges, partials, and dentures.
At Fisher Dental, we like smiles. And remember, we've got your back.
And your teeth.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here.
We plan for everything, always looking ahead to successfully navigate the ups and downs that life brings our way. So why is planning your funeral pushed to the back of the list? The answer to that question is different for everyone, but the staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want you to know that this process is easy, stress-free, and is a wonderful gift that you can give your family. Pre-plan today. Give us a call at 260-724-7167 to set up an appointment.
Welcome back into Bluffton High School. Going to get things started a little early today, so let's first off get our Krukeberg Auction and Realty scoreboard going for you. Real estate auctions, property auctions, and farm equipment auctions are a great way to find what you're looking for. Krukeberg Auction and Realty can help. Call 260-724-7402 or visit kjauction.com for help. We'll roll through the starting lineup here for the visiting Bellmont Braves. Leading things off at second base, number 15, Finn Gotze. Batting second in center field, the freshman, number 4, Hayden DeBolt. At shortstop, batting third, number 1, Ani Krukeberg. Batting fourth, the Adams Central transfer, as we both found out today. Behind the plate, number 99, Izzy Ish. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 16, Taylor Suter. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Liz Bobe. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 17, Carissa Mickley. Batting eighth, the designated player, number 5, Isabel Book. And batting ninth in left field, number 13, Chevelle Edding. Cameron Alt for the Bluffton Tigers will be on the mound. Got some experience last year as a freshman. She'll be called upon a lot more this season with the varsity club. Will be a full-time member with Josie Philippi as well. She pitched last night very well, 7 innings and 9 Ks in the win over Eastbrook.
Now batting, number 15, Finn Gotzi.
So Finn Gotzi will get things started. This is Ryan Walker here. Thank you for tuning in on Witness Media. Got Josh Butler to my right doing everything production. He'll provide some commentary here as we get things started with a first pitch ball from Cameron Alt. Tigers 1-0 to start the year. Bellmont 0-1 after a loss to Jay County. Bit of a surprise. It was a 10-0 score for the Patriots in Portland. Pitch called a strike. Doing the catching behind the plate today, Kenley Smith for the Tigers. Gotzi smokes this one towards first, but gobbling it up was Macy Lemler for the first out here in the top of the first.
Now batting, number 4, Hayden DePoit.
So they'll bring up the freshman DeBolt. Never know what you are going to get from a freshman in their first few games. DeBolt, all she did was have the only 2 hits for the Braves last night. I'd say not so bad of a start.
Yeah. Might as well lead the team in hits your first time out.
That's all. She bats second in this pretty good Bellmont Braves lineup. A lot of returners, a lot of senior experience on this team. Lots of juniors, strong junior class. As DeBolt takes the ball outside. And she'll be commanding center field as well. So a lot of responsibility early on from DeBolt as a freshman. Alt delivers. Scooped up by Conley Eld over at short. And that'll be out number 2. Good start for Cameron Alt, getting some help from Conley at short.
Now batting, number 1, Denise Krupberg.
Shortstop Krukenberg to the plate. Mentioned the girls basketball state title in 3A for the Braves. She was a huge part of that team. Defeated Ron Cali. Had control for pretty much the whole way through. It was awesome to see. Josh and I were there at the same game. We didn't even know it.
She bats with her hands apart. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. See that? Just a little bit of space in between the two hands.
Yeah.
This one's tip foul on the right side. Two one. Krukenberg, 236 hitter last season. 7 extra base hits. Got some pop. Hits this one back to Cameron Alt, and Krukenberg will use her speed. She'll be safe over at first. Hit it hard. And baseball, softball, you hit the ball hard, good things will happen sometimes.
Definitely tough play for the pitcher coming back pretty quick.
Everything on the ground and in the infield so far for Alt on the mound. She tries to get through this really good Bellmont lineup, which added Izzy Ish this year. Very good player for Adams Central last season. Swings and hits a base hit up the middle, right on cue. And runners will move to first and second. Ball goes a little arid to the first base side, but Lemler's there. 2 out, back-to-back singles by Krukeberg and Ish. I'll bring up Taylor Suter. Alt's first pitch be delivered in the air, and Conley Alt will come over and make the catch. So no damage done, but a couple 2-out singles by Bellmont as we wrap up the top of the first.
Understanding our values allows us to make decisions on the best use of money. There's 4 things that we can do with it. We can live, we can give, we can owe, and we can grow.
What are we spending money on? What causes are we wanting to support? From an O perspective, debt, taxes. But then growing, what is that we're saving towards?
We believe that if we can help our clients manage the O and grow, it will give them great freedom to live and give.
Contact us for a free consultation and we'll help you get started.
These days, peace of mind starts at your front door. Innovative Concepts has been helping protect families for over 30 years with our trusted security experience. From smart cameras to burglary alarm systems with local 24/7 monitoring, we install it all. With a low monthly monitoring fee, protecting what matters most has never been easier. Call Innovative Concepts Audio Video today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
Do you need repairs done on your farm equipment or grain handling equipment? Maybe you need steps or a railing made, livestock gates, or your wife's favorite chair. Ironclad Metalworks is who you need. We specialize in agribusiness welding and fabricating. We have the skills you need to get the job done correctly, from existing equipment repairs to new fabrications. No project is too big or too small, we can do it all. Do you have an idea but can't seem to bring it to life? Stop by and let us help you make your ideas a reality. Come see us at 620 Berne Street in Berne or call 260-525-0471.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
Now it's Bluffton's turn to head up to the plate. It'll be Krista Blair, Conley Alt, and Jillian Philippi at the minimum to take on this starting pitcher for Bellmont, Addie Radecki. Pitched last night, 4 innings worth. Didn't get a ton of help, 5 errors defensively by the Braves. Kind of elevated some of those numbers as Blair takes the ball outside. She gave up 9 total runs, but just 4 earned in those 4 innings.
Wow.
Blair with a good eye takes a pitch just outside. Wind blowing to the left. And called a strike. 2-1 from Radecki. Swing and a miss from Blair. Krista had 59 at-bats last season with the varsity club, .268 average. Did slug a home run with the varsity club. Now will be leading off for this Tigers team. Graduated a lot of seniors last year. So we're going to see a lot of maybe not unfamiliar names, but some new names on the varsity level getting their crack at it. Strike 3 to Blair, and Radecki has her first strikeout.
Might have chased one there. I don't know. It's hard to see from my angle.
I'll bring up Conley Alt to the plate. Tigers shortstop. Caught some games last year as well. She rips and misses at the first pitch. It's a second team All-ACAC infielder. Hit .376 for Bluffton last year. 3-sport athlete, all conference in all 3. Including a first team selection this year in basketball.
I think it's important, especially for the smaller schools, your 2A and 3A schools, that your best players have to be 3-sport athletes. And I know Bellmont struggles with that with their guys, but like we were talking before, the girls, man, they've been playing, they play everything together.
Yeah.
And it really shows with their success.
There's a lot of soccer players on Bellmont that played on that girls basketball team. So once tapped towards the right field side, Bobe fields it up cleanly, and out number 2 is recorded. The other senior on this Tigers team, just 2 of them, Jillian Philippi. Also a second team member last year in the ACAC. Hit a scorching hot .420 with 21 RBIs. Led the team with 29 hits. Her and Alt are going to be a nice 1-2 punch in this lineup for the Tigers. Leading a very young team. She swings and misses. Her sister Josie will back clean up behind her. Takes pitch outside. Tigers leaving off that outside pitch pretty good. Getting rewarded for it so far. Radecki deals. It's one hit foul out of play. Radecki also a freshman. Getting called upon early in her career, just like her center fielder counterpart, Hayden DeBolt. And called strike 3 on that outside corner. Tigers have laid off of it. And now this time gets called strike 3. We'll head to the top of the first after this. Cameron All makes quick work in the warm-ups, and Bellmont ready to go. Liz Bobe, Carissa McLee, Isabel Book will be up for the Braves. Couple hits for Bellmont with 2 outs, but the threat ended with a pop-up. Krukeberg had an infield single in Ish. One back up the middle. This one's hit pretty hard up the middle, and that'll fall for a base hit. Blair fields it cleanly and gets it in. But a leadoff single for Bobe.
Number 17, Carissa Mickley.
Well, they've already got more hits tonight than they did last night.
There you go. Game. Progress. Just 2 against Jay County. And Jay County, a really good team. But so is Bellmont. Lays down a bunt. Carissa Mickley, she'll do the job, gets the runner over to second. That will be out number 1.
Number 5, Isabel Buke.
The DP, designated player. Weird calling it that. Want to call it designated hitter, but it's DP on the lineup card, Isabel Buke. Strike called inside corner. Kenley Smith behind the plate, framing it well. Still got no score here. Bellmont threatening, though, with a runner in scoring position. Hit foul. Josie Philippi over at third for Bluffton. On your screen, Conley Alt is to her right. Then Kaya Craig at second. Macy Lemler at first. Backing out of play. It's been very active for the infield so far for the Tigers. Krista Blair has had some action in center field as well. A couple hits up the middle. Too far outside. Count falls to 1-2 now on Buke. Nearly called a strike. Very cold take there from Buke is rewarded. And we got 2-2 here. Wow.
Yeah.
Close.
Too close to not be swinging at 1-2.
Cameron Alt fires. Ooh. This one's hit hard into left field. This one's going back, and that one is gone. 2-run shot. Isabel Buke, and the Braves go up 2-0 on one swing of the bat.
Looking unsure on the pitch before that she took, but she was pretty positive about that one.
Well, thank goodness for it. That is a two-run non-strike call. And we're not arguing that it was a strike. It just looked like it was close from here, of course. That is production at its finest in the 8 slot in the lineup from Buke. That'll bring up Chevelle Edding. Braves left fielder, batting 9th. Takes a ball high. Tap foul. Here in our Springer and Sprunger second inning, founded by Corey and Allison Sprunger, from adoption to advanced elder law planning and everything in between. Springer and Sprunger is a full-service law firm with offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Waynedale, Angola, and Fort Wayne. Visiting Springer and Sprunger for all your legal needs is easy and convenient.
Never seen a bat look like a rocket pop before.
I love it. I didn't notice that until you just said it. Certainly does. Fouled back. We'll have you go taste test it in between.
No problem. You don't get this big a guy that hasn't tasted a couple different things.
Like a softball bat.
Like a softball bat.
We'll have your report in between innings.
Got it.
Swing and a miss. A strikeout for all. It's a good recovery after letting up the 2-run blast by Book to left field. Top of the order back up. Finn Gotze with 2 outs. Grounded out to first, her first time up.
Played ball with Finn's uncle on the football field back in the day and played softball with her mom. They were freaks and both good athletes, a lot of fun. And, it's fun to see, their kids. I coached Dan's son in football, so a lot of fun.
It's about as full circle moment as it gets.
I know
when you
it.
say something like that. Gotze smacks this one back towards Lemler at first, who scoops it up, and that will be the final out, but not before a Isabel Book 2-run homer to get the Braves up 2-0.
From dreamer to doer, bridging the gap between where we are and where we want to be, turning passion into profession, finding your true calling in a career, and bringing your dreams to life, it takes 2 things, the right path and the right people to walk alongside you. At Indiana Wesleyan University, we help dreamers become doers with accessible, flexible learning pathways and world-class people making world-changing connections. The road ahead, it's closer than you think. Discover the way at IWU.
At Freedom Chevrolet, it's more than cars and trucks. It's people. From the friendly faces who greet you to the service techs who treat your vehicle like their very own. And a sales team who listens and cares. It's neighbors serving neighbors. That's Freedom Chevrolet. Experience the difference today at Freedom Chevrolet in Bluffton.
Tigers went down in order last time up. As Josie Philippi will lead things off for the Tigers. Third baseman here today. She'll get plenty of innings on the mound this year for the Tigers. Had 20 at-bats last season on the varsity club. Split some time with JV last year, but has earned her spot on both ends 2 ways, on the mound and at the plate. She bats cleanup here for the home opener. Takes a ball high. Hit .333 with the varsity club last year. Did have a double. And takes a strike outside. A little bit of movement on that from Radecki. Gets it to a 2-strike count. Tough pitch to hit. Tap foul on the right side. Her sister Jillian hits from the left side. She hits from the right. You'd assume if you got a lefty that the second one would be a lefty too.
Yeah.
Not the case here. My brother's like that as well. I'm a righty, he's a lefty. Pitch was close. Good pitch from Radecki. Now the count falls to 2-2. Good at bat from Philippi picking her spot. Does have to protect with 2 strikes. 2-2. Called strike 3. 3 Ks already in 4 plate appearances for Radecki, the freshman, who pitched last night against Jay County. That brings up Cameron Alt, the pitcher, counterpart to Radecki. She fouls this one back. It's a lot to ask out of your 2 freshmen on the big club from Mindy Book, where she's asking a center fielder to hit second, and then this freshman here, hey, start our opener and our second game back to back. has a lot of confidence in those two. It's got to make you feel pretty good, I guess, as a first-year player on the softball team. An exciting young career for a couple Bellmont Braves as Cameron Alt goes down swinging. Strikeout number 4 for Radecki already. Sixth spot in the lineup. Addison Kaufman, left fielder for the Tigers. Try to change the trend of strikeouts here in this early going. Kaufman's a junior.
And Radecki seems to be gaining more confidence as she's been dealing here.
Certainly is. Just pounding the strike zone, and the Tigers can't hit it. Down 0-2 now. Artie, a backwards K and a regular K. Trying to make it 3 in a row. Tapped up the middle. Good piece of hitting for Kaufman, who reaches first on a single. Down to 1 strike. Gets right back up the middle. Keep this thing going. First hit for Bluffton.
I like hearing walk-up songs that were big when I was in high school. That was pretty good. A little Motley Crue.
I love walk-up songs.
Yeah.
Love seeing the personalities or just the funniness of it. Funniness, is that a word? I don't know. The humor in it.
I'm sure I've used it.
Funnest. 1 is too high. Radecki's got some heat on those pitches, or at least Izzy Ish is making it sound like it with her glove. It's a pop. Don't know if you can hear it on the broadcast. Swing and a miss.
It makes the meter jump on the computer for sure when that glove pops.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that they can hear it then. That's good. Got to get the sounds of baseball and softball in there.
Absolutely.
Pitch is low. Stopped by the umpire, but Kaufman's going to end up on second. Good read for her. The pop of the glove, or I guess a wood bat sounds better than aluminum, but it's kind of like pads clashing if we want to go with your football there, or just the swish, or some people are annoyed by the squeakiness of shoes in basketball. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Other than Kaufman's single, Radecki strikes out the side. We'll head to the top of the third next.
Here at the local Keystone Energy office in Monroe, our drivers, service technicians, administrative assistants, and sales staff are centered on you. We work hard to meet your energy needs with superior products and exceptional service.
We are here to lead with purpose, serve with impact, grow responsibly with our local community, embrace our roots and humble beginnings.
Keystone Cooperative Monroe team is centered on you.
First pitch to Hayden DeBolt, the freshman that we featured a little bit throughout the day, up to the plate. Ground out shortstop last time up. Bellmont with a 2-0 lead. Addie Radecki, another freshman, doing well on the mound. 5 strikeouts now. Now back up the middle. DeBolt with her 3rd hit in her varsity career. 2 last night against Jay County here in our Adams Memorial Hospital. 3rd inning, experience ortho excellence with Dr. David Coates, Dr. Robert Keene, and Physician's Assistant Aaron Whitman at Adams Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, part of the Adams Medical Group. Call 866-724-DOCS for a full range of treatment options specializing in sports medicine like knee, hip, shoulder, and hand care repair. Be 3, 4, and 5 coming up here for Bellmont. Ani Krukeberg, an infield hit with 2 outs, part of a back-to-back hits for the Braves back in the first inning. Cameron Alt's going to have her work cut out for her here. Fouled back. Josh Butler forgets that we have a fence and a window in front of us. He jumped a little bit.
You misseen me.
That's okay.
I was doing a baseball game a couple years ago, PA, and Bob Adams took a foul ball at Bellmont right in the chest. Holy cow, I thought he was going to – it was so fast. So, yeah, I'm a little jumpy.
That's okay. I'm just joking.
No, I got a fence, a screen, and I'm sitting in the middle of a window, so it'd have to be a pretty tremendous foul tip.
Takes a pitch. It was close. Good pitch from Alt. Izzy Ish stands on deck. She singled earlier. Foul tipped back. Now we're checking to see if our cars are going to shatter. Hopefully not. That's the worst. The players always root for it, too. Go, come on. Oh, you don't realize how expensive that is going to cost. Krukeberg battles with 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. Cameron Alt on the mound.
She's kind of dialing in here. Yep, there it is.
Change up off speed, goes into left field. Good adjustment from Krukeberg as she singles. And this ball goes arid over Josie Phillippi's head. And the runners will advance via the arid throw. And now the Braves up 2-0, looking to add more to it as the cleanup hitter, Izzy Ish, comes up to the plate.
Good contact last time.
Went right back up the middle.
Here we go.
Smokes it right down the line. And not able to get to it is Kaufman. 2 runs will come around to score on a 2 RBI double from Izzy Ish. 4-0 Bellmont.
Izzy wastes no time, found her pitch, and drove it. Three ran in there for Izzy to run bases. I'm not sure what her number is or what her.
What was that?
They can pinch run.
Oh, yes, that's right. Courtesy runner for
Courtesy
catchers.
runner,
Yeah, so we'll have to see what number that is.
3.
Number 3, Isabel Mickley. Thank you for that. Totally forgot.
Not a problem.
Called a strike here on Taylor Suter. Inside pitch. Getting a good lead is Mickley out there at second. Trying to test Kenley Smith. See if she can get a throw down. Probably would be an ill-advised throw. This one popped up Short over to first, and Lemler makes the catch. That is out number one, an important one, as Liz Bobe steps up to the plate. She singled as well. And for her first appearance, called the ball to start this at-bat off. Alt got a little bit of trouble back in the first, was able to escape it with a pop-up from Suter. One swing of the bat from Isabel Book got it to 2-0. Now the Braves lead 4-zip here off of the double from Izzy Ish. Mickley at second now. Bellmont looking to do some more damage. This one hit pretty hard, just deep center field, and just missing it was Krista Blair. It will fall. Here comes Mickley around to score, and that's an RBI double for Liz Bobe. 5-0 Braves.
I didn't think that was going to go that far, but it sure had some legs and went off the fence.
And I'd like to say that the wind took it, because I agree with that there, but the wind is blowing out to left, so it just carried. First pitch strike to Carissa Mickley. And a big swing and a miss from Mickley. She bunted her first time up. There's no official at bat here for Mickley. Takes a pitch inside and just gets a piece of it. Alt misses high and a little outside. Still one out here in the top of the third. Cameron Alt trying to limit the bleeding here. As this ball gets away from Smith, runner will advance to third. As Bobe says hello to her head coach over at third base, Mindy Book. Book's had to throw the windmill out there a few times, sending her runners in these few innings here. Called a strike, and that's a big out for Bluffton as Alt picks up out number 2 here, looking. Well-located pitch to get Mickley. And now comes up Isabel Book. Runner over at third. Alt will deliver and foul tip. Tigers will have Kenley Smith and Macy Lemler lead things off next inning, and then Krista Blair at the minimum. Got to do some work here first. 1-1 for Alt. Alt delivers a strike on the outside corner.
It was a nice pitch.
Very tough to hit. It's exactly where you want it. If you can find a spot as a pitcher, live there. 1-2, she goes right back over there, gets a swing, and it will be strike 3. So a big couple outs there from Cameron Alt, but Not before 3 runs come in. 5-0 Braves.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Leif Lickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, administrative assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
8-9 and then top for Bluffton here. Need a couple of runs for the Tigers. They trail 5-0 to Bellmont here on their home opener here at Bluffton High School. Kenley Smith, the catcher, leads things off. It'll be Macy Lemler and Krista Blair. Addie Radecki still on the mound for the Braves, and she is dealing 5 strikeouts already so far. Just the 1 hit allowed, and no real threat. Kaufman got to second back in the 2nd inning, but that's it for the Tigers.
Ooh, that's hit hard.
Deep left center field, and that one's way out of here. Solo shot for Kenley Smith, and the Tigers get themselves on the board. What a shot. That was way out of here, out by the fans in left center field. Don't have to go far to retrieve that one. That brings up Macy Lemler to the plate. Really the only blemish from Radecki so far here tonight. And Smith blasted that one, hitting 8th for the Tigers.
I think Belmont's 8th spot was a 2-run homer.
That's right. And Lemler gets hit by the pitch. She even looks a little confused as well. She initially stayed.
Yeah, I
think Belmont's trying to make a case right now as well. Home plate umpire seems pretty firm. So I think that's what we're going to leave this to, is a hit by pitch. So after Radecki goes just 7 in the last 2, just 7 batters faced in the last 2, she gives up a solo shot and a hit by pitch. So she'll get a talking to a little bit here just to calm some things down. She's just a freshman, playing in her 2nd game in just 2 days here. Through 4 innings on opening night. Allowed just 4 earned runs, but it was 9 total. Didn't get a ton of help from her defense. 5 errors in total. Now she'll have to face the top of the order with Krista Blair coming up, and then Conley Alt is on deck. Ideally, if you're Belmont, you certainly want to get a couple outs here in a row with the middle of the order coming up. Hit right up the middle and just under the glove of Ani Krukeberg. And that could be costly.
Yeah, that's a tailor-made double play ball.
It's one of those, to your point, could be huge, getting runners off the bases with Alt coming to the plate, a 2nd-team all-conference hitter last season. But now with nobody out, Alt steps up to the plate. Swings at the first pitch to left field. Edding makes the catch over and left. That's out number 1. Alt aggressive on that one now will bring up Jillian Philippi. Also a second-team All-Conference, as we mentioned before. Probably the most dangerous hitter in the Tigers lineup. First pitch swinger again, and that one's going to go past the glove of Godsey. Throw will not come in, and that's an RBI single for Philippi. Tigers played another. It's 5-2 Bellmont, but the Tigers are scraping a few across here.
Yeah, second time through the lineup for the Tigers, and they seem to be zoning in on the speed and are seeing it a lot better, it looks like.
And now it's Josie Philippi. Squares around a bunt and pulls back. And Philippi will get thrown out heading to second. So it was a bunt to try to distract Izzy Ish from behind the plate, but she guns out Philippi heading to second. That's a huge out for Bellmont. Two outs here now. Pitch was called a strike, so it's 0-1 on Josie. And she'll whiff and miss here on strike 2. She struck out looking the first time. Part of 3 strikeouts in a row for Radecki. The 0-2, tap foul. Hasn't looked too comfortable at the plate on a few of these swings. Was very patient in her first time up. Trying to get a read on the freshman Radecki. Pitch is low. 1-2. These two will probably see each other a lot in the next few years. Josie's a sophomore. And now the 1-2. Tapped foul. Better swing on that one for Josie. Base hit anywhere would get this to a 5-3 game, but we sit here at 5-2. Bluffton with a couple runs here in this third inning. Outside, ball 2. Another good at bat for Philippi. Two. Ooh. Hit right over to the first baseman, Bobe, who makes the catch. Tigers plate 2, 5-2 Braves, though, heading to the 4th.
Did you just see that?
What? I didn't see anything.
I can't believe my eyes.
You should know what you're looking at.
And we're here to help you. Come see Dr. Lehman
or Dr. Bixler
or Dr. Baum
at Lehman and Bixler Optometrists World Headquarters, Berne, Indiana.
They helped us, and they could probably help you.
Trust your vision to Lehman and Bixler Optometrists.
Good call, Raph.
Krukenberg Auction and Realty of Decatur is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined listing and sales experience, specializing in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio, call Krukenberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur. Make the best choice by making Krukenberg Auction and Realty your first choice for a grand auction and realty experience.
Chevelle Edding will lead things off for the Braves. Then head back to the top of the order. Finn Godsey and Hayden DeBolt. As Cameron Alt goes back onto the mound for the Tigers. She's allowed base runners in all three so far. Got out of the first. This one called the ball inside. 2-0. Couple strikeouts for Alt to end the threat last inning. It was nearly back-to-back doubles by Ish and Bobe to plate 3. That got the Braves up 5-0. Then Bluffton puts up a nice 2 spot in the third. Get right back in this thing. Bellmont certainly has had more traffic on the bases thus far, but the Tigers starting to figure some things out. And this one will be a 4-pitch walk for Edding. And that's never good to start an inning, but especially with the top of the order coming up.
Now batting number 15, Finn Godsey.
Finn's hit the ball hard twice, right at the first baseman.
It's got a lot of power in that bat. 463 last season, and again towards the first base side. And she's smiling down there knowing, I am a pull hitter today.
Yeah. First base coach had to abandon ship pretty quick.
Godsey had 3 homers last year, 6 doubles and a triple. I believe 2 of those homers were against Norwell. I think I was there for that one.
Ooh.
Fires back over to first. Good-looking throw from Smith, who homered in the last inning. And Godsey's quick, too. She's got 17 stolen bases last season for the Braves, but packs a punch with the bat. Just good all-around player at second base. This count moves to 2-1. Alt gets a strike in there. Now Oliver to second. It was a good throw by Smith. Alt just could not get in there quick enough, and the speed as well of Edding gets in there safely. So a stolen base, and now with nobody out, a runner in scoring position for the Braves with 1, 2, 3 due up. Godsey's got some work to do, 2-2. Over again on the first base side, and foul ball. It was just probably 2 inches off to the right. If I were Bluffton, I would send every fielder to the right side. Leave the third baseman there.
Yep.
Philippi stays. Everybody else go to the right side.
Yeah. The outfield hasn't even really shaded. There's a big hole in right center.
Ooh. And this one back up the middle to prove us wrong here up in the booth. RBI single for Godsey as now she heads over to second on the throw, and Bellmont now takes a 6-2 lead over the Tigers.
Yeah, need to keep that runner at first base in that situation.
And that's exactly what I think Tyler Sonicsen's going to talk about here. As he talks to his team, we're going to take a quick break here on Witness Media.
If you're looking for new flooring, K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. Owners Mike and Ella Clifton, along with their amazing staff, take great pride in serving you. Check out our showroom for a variety of manufacturers and distributors consisting of carpet, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. K&N Carpet is the only Mohawk Floorscapes dealer in the Fort Wayne area. So give us a call at 260-639-3591 and come see the experts in flooring at 12108 US 27 South, or check us out on Facebook.
Hayden DeBolt steps in, lefty. A walk from Edding Later comes around to score on the base hit from Finn Gotze, who now ends up at second. Good read as the Tigers threw it into home, trying to get the runner. Now ends up just trading places, still with nobody out. This one hit on a bloop, and that one's
nice play.
Going to be caught by Blair, who had to run in, covered a ton of ground to grab that one.
Yeah, she was playing near the warning track and caught that about 5 feet out of the infield.
It's an important out for the Tigers. They trail by 4 runs now. Cut it to 3, but Gotze's base hit got it to 4. Leaves up Ani Krukeberg. Taps this one over to first, and making the tag is Lemler. Smart play. You could hit the bag if you'd like, but if you turn around, that runner from third could come home.
Definitely.
Gotze. Now 2 away. Izzy Ish, the catcher.
Did you put her on?
Huh. With this lineup, it'd be tough to make any decision, but you certainly could. She popped that one with a double that scored 2 last time up.
She's only seen 2 pitches, and she drove them both. There she looked at one.
There you go. You could. I don't think I'd argue against it. Singled and doubled already today. Pitch outside. They're certainly making sure that she doesn't see a great pitch here.
Right.
Last year hit .437 as a sophomore for Adams Central with 5 home runs and 9 doubles. This one called a strike on the outside part of the plate.
I know AC's went through a coaching change. I don't know if that had something to do with her moving over here or what, but
she's over at Bellmont, and I'm sure the Braves are just fine with that.
Yeah, she's a good ball player.
She's got 2 strikes here with 2 outs. Looking to plate 1 more. Hits this one high in the air and deep left field. A walk would have been much better, as Josh Butler called. It's a 2-run homer for Izzy Ish. Her first as a Bellmont Brave, and the Braves extend their lead. 8-2. Good call by you, Josh.
She's seeing the ball well. Now she's only a triple away from the cycle.
That is true. It's hard to do in softball, I will
say
that.
Is.
But
number 16, Taylor Sutter.
that leaves up Taylor Suter with 2 outs here. Bases are clear. Called a strike. A 1 is scorched in between Alt and Philippi over at third and short. This ball rolls away, but Lemler has it. But another hit for Bellmont here, seeing Cameron Alt very well all day today.
Looks like we got a pitching change coming.
It's 11 hits for the Braves, and I believe we will have a pitching change coming up here. We'll take a break and tell you who it is coming up.
Here at RK Financial, we're proud to serve the families and businesses that make our communities strong. We know the value of hard work, and we know how important it is to protect what you've built and what matters most. Whether it's retirement planning, investment guidance, or reviewing your insurance needs, our local team is here to provide personal, practical advice you can count on. RK Financial. Give us a call today.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
to auctions
to farmland and equipment
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at mslehman.com.
Building people's dreams for the past 19 years, Marquee Builders offers a complete design build experience. Whether you're looking to build a new home or just update your existing home, we offer a full range of construction services to Adams and the surrounding counties. If you need help visualizing your project, we have a full-time design staff that can work with you to create the look of your dreams. Big or small, the attention to detail and exceptional quality is what all of our customers have come to expect. Give us a call for your free consultation or stop in and visit us at our showroom in Berne.
Perfect timing as Maddie Narvaez, a freshman, is called upon here to pitch. She'll face Liz Bobe, try to get the final out here. 11 hits for the Braves as Suter reached first on a base hit in between Alt and Philippi over on the left side of the infield. Inside, called a strike. Good-looking pitch from Narvaez. Bellmont, we knew they'd head this year. They did lose Emily Blakey and Taylor Bauer last year, but still brought in a ton of power as this one's hit pretty hard into left field, and Kaufman does make a nice snag, throws it in. It'll just be a base hit.
Definitely saved a run there. That was a nice play by the left fielder, get that knocked down.
Now batting number 17, Carissa Hickley.
If you're Bluffton, you just need to limit the damage as much as possible, trailing by 6. Got things going a little bit in the third inning with a pair of runs. Got some momentum back, trailed by 3, but then Bellmont, as good teams do, put some more back onto the board in the next half inning. Carissa Mickley to the plate. She struck out looking last time up and had a sacrifice bunt. Gets thrown out here, and just behind her, it goes as a wild throw, and Narvaez can't get there in time. 9-2 Bellmont as Bobe comes in to score. Two 2-0 our count. Tigers just looking for one more out. Fouled back. A little too far inside. Moves the count to 3-1 on Mickley. And misses for ball 4. Just the second walk issued by Tigers pitching today, but both were in this inning, including a leadoff walk by Chevelle Edding to begin this top of the 4th. And Bellmont has made the Tigers pay. Here's Isabel Book. Hit that 2-run home run back in the second inning to get the scoring going here at Bluffton High School. Pitch is high in the air and will barely drop foul by about a half a foot. Kenley Smith would have been able to catch it had a fence not be there. Hit the concrete behind home plate here in between the fence.
There's not much area behind home plate here.
Nope. Couple feet in between. Nice place for fans to sit. Unless there's a foul ball that's going to hit you. That's for sure. 1-2 the count now on Book. Gets instruction from third base coach Mindy Book. Here with Maddie Narvaez. Trying to get out of this inning. Bellmont's put up a 4 spot in the 4th. A 2-run shot from Izzy Ish really broke things open, but Finn Gotze singled home a run as well. And then Suter comes around to score on a wild pitch just moments ago. All 2s on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. This one hit hard but foul. Kaufman tried to run it down. Will remain at 2-2. And called strike 3. Narvaez gets out number 3. And Tigers didn't realize it yet. But now they'll head back to the dugout. Bellmont puts up 4, 9-2, Braves.
Passion. It's inside the barn at 5 a.m. It's dirty boots, calloused hands, and the energy to keep going. Passion is every step, again and again. Passion. It's giving it the best you've got. It's hard work that pays off. Show right. Feed your passion.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Newspaw Mechanical is located just north of Berne, along with over 175 years of combined service in the field. Newspaw Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
We're here in our Betsy's Boutique Shop, 4th inning. Shop online or in store for the latest trends in boutique clothing at Betsy's Boutique Shop. From dresses to denim, find your perfect outfit with us. Go to shopbetsys.com or visit one of our many locations, including downtown Decatur. Cameron Altz will lead things off for the Tigers. It's this one semi-decently hard out to center field for a leadoff single. Get things rolling here for the Tigers. Had some hope, down by 3 at the end of 3 innings as Kenley Smith had a solo shot to lead things off. And then Jillian Philippi singled home a run to make it 5-2. And then Bellmont put up a 4 spot. Now it's 9-2. So the Tigers looking to fight back a little bit here. As this ball escapes Ish behind the plate. And Alt will find her way on second. Addison Kaufman, left fielder for the Tigers, now has a runner in scoring position here with nobody out. Towards the shortstop, Krukeberg. slings it over to first and retires Kaufman. Just make the routine plays. Bellmont, I think they're going to be in good position here unless the Tigers just start ripping the ball. Kaya Craig now will step in. She's got Alt over at third. A big swing and a miss off of the arm of Radecki. It's had a nice day so far for Bellmont. It was a tough go last night against Jay County in the cold for her varsity debut. Freshman fouls it back up here. Josh Butler did not really flinch on that one. We're improving here on opening day.
I blinked hard. That's what it was. That'd have hit me right in the face if I got through that.
You know what? I kind of, it woke me up a little bit too.
Yeah. No, it's a tough
right
ball.
In between Radecki and Krukeberg, and Alt will come around and score. Heads up base running for the Tigers. As Kaya Craig plates one, we'll call it an RBI single.
I think you got to give it a hit. That's just...
Yeah, there's no mistake really made there.
No.
Krukeberg tried. It was just perfectly placed in between Radecki, the pitcher, and Krukeberg, the shortstop. So that's a single for Kaya Craig. As Kenley Smith, who hit a solo shot against Radecki last time up, crawls into the batter's box. Called the ball outside. That makes the score 9-3 here in the fourth. Smith hits this one towards Krukeberg and just flips it a little bit too far for Godsey to grab. And that will go as an error this time. So Bluffton continues the inning still with one out. That could have been another double play ball. We saw one earlier for Bellmont. We're not able to get even a single out.
Yeah, Krukenberg was a little quick on that toss. She had a little more time, I think, than she thought.
We'll get another mound visit here. Let's take a quick break alongside with Bellmont.
Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry, owner Dan Schwartz has been providing reliable home construction, barn buildings, pole barns, garages, barns, and barn dominiums throughout Adams County and beyond. When it comes to building your dream home or an impressive new barn, Dan Schwartz and his team are the ultimate champions. When you choose SCI, you're getting a team that brings expertise and commitment to take down every project. They're all about getting the job done right. Are you ready to tackle your next project? Contact Dan Schwartz at 260-525-0266, Schwartz Contracting, where solid construction is always the winning move.
Since opening Miller Land Service.
Just a little conversation out on the mound. Probably smart here. You got a freshman on the mound pitching well. Want to make sure that she ends the day with some good numbers. And that's Addie Radecki on the mound. Bluffton trying to make sure that they leave their mark here as Radecki pitches against the Tigers for the first time. Macy Lemler at the dish. Taps this one foul over by Chad Klein over there with the camera. Appreciate his help today. Getting some shots for the news banner. I always have to plug in the news banner on the Witness Media broadcast. Clint Anderson loves that, I'm sure. The 0-2, too high. We do partner together on the Game Plan magazine. I love it. It has all the varsity teams for each season, and I love that we do that. It has every single player, their team photo before the season. Always very cool. So I'll say nice things as well. Called strike three on the outside corner. That is a tough pitch to swing at. Great location and command from Radecki. That'll get out number 2, and up comes Krista Blair. It's a big out with the top of the order coming up for Bluffton. First and second with 2 out. Blair reached on an error from Krukeberg last time up. That would have been a double play possibility. She takes it low for ball 2. Hitters count 2-0. Conley Alt lurks on deck with Jillian Philippi in the hole. Here's the 1-1. A little too high. Moves the count to 3-1 now. Blair hits this one foul over the Tigers dugout. Kaya Craig, RBI singles so far in this inning. Bluffton looking for more damage. Runners will be going with a full count. Base hit would certainly help with the runners going. Anything in the gap probably scores everyone.
We're looking for a softball. There we go.
We got one. So we called the Rocket Pop bat the last time with the red, white, and blue. What do we call this one?
Boy. I don't know.
We'll send you down to taste that one as well.
It looks a lot of color. Maybe orange sherbet on top.
Could be a orange creamsicle strawberry.
Yeah.
Does that go well together? I don't know.
I'd try it.
I'd try it too. I don't know if it'd be a great combination. But I'd try it. Any ice cream is good.
Mm-hmm. Then you got the mint green batting gloves. That's a lot of colors.
It is. 3-2. Outside. Radecki wanted it. That pitch. Umpire has been calling outside. That one just a shade out, though. As Blair walks and loads the bases up for Conley Alt. 3 home runs last season for Alt. Now would be a nice time to add the first if you're a Tiger fan. Swing and a miss. The freshman Radecki on senior Conley Alt. Probably the biggest at-bat of the day for Bluffton. A little low.
Yeah, definitely one big swing could change the complexion of the game pretty quick.
Little too high and outside. Moves the count to 2-1. Nowhere to put Alt as the bases are juiced. And you don't necessarily want to walk anyways with Jillian Philippi on deck.
Nice pitch.
Alt takes a strike on the corner. That is a terrifically located pitch by Radecki. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss. What a strikeout there for Radecki, holding the runners at every base. 9-3, Bellmont leads.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
M&M Market on the north side of Geneva has established a sterling reputation for the food they provide. Over 150 flavors of bratwurst, a wide selection of marinated chicken and pork chops, meat and cheese trays, and a 40-foot meat and deli case full of fresh-cut meats cut daily. Come and schedule a special event meal for any budget on your next visit. Be sure to check our Facebook page for store hours and in-store specials.
A big out for Radecki to end the bases loaded threat. Conley Alt was at the plate. Now we have Rocket Pop bat from Chevelle Edding, as Josh Butler pointed out.
I call them like I see it.
Well, I dig it. I mean, that's exactly, that has to be the design, right?
You would think.
We're here in the top of the fifth. Bellmont leads 9-3. I mean, your mind, when there's bases loaded and you got a power hitter up, your mind instantly goes towards what a grand slam would look like. It'd be 9-7. Instead, it's still a 6-run lead for Bellmont. Even a base hit would just crawl the Tigers back in with a couple innings left. Here in this Adams-Wells cross-county showdown. Both teams opened their seasons last night. Bluffton got a big win on the road over Eastbrook 3-2, in which they came back after trailing 2-1, put 2 runs up in the 7th inning to defeat the Panthers. Cold, brisk night as Edding walks. It's a cold night for both teams. And Bellmont couldn't have started any colder. 10-0 loss at Jay County, which was to both of our surprises. Bellmont a very good team and should be very good this year. Never know what you're going to get in the cold and on your first game of the season. Vingazzi, an RBI single last inning. Throw down to first, not in time. Edding led off with a walk, as she did this inning. That was a big spot for the Braves, in which they put up 4 runs. Gotzi takes on 2-0. And now the 2-1. Gotzi looks and waits. It's now 3-1. Grounded out to first her first 2 times up. Was pulling everything until the RBI single right up the middle. Notched her first hit of today. This one way in the air. In play for Kaya Craig as she makes the catch, out number 1.
Now batting number 4, Hayden DeBolt.
Now Hayden DeBolt. One for 3 so far. Ground out and a fly out to center. Had a base hit back in the 3rd. She slices this one up towards Conley Alt, who makes the catch. That will be out number 2. Conley actually moved to second, so she made back-to-back catches there. Her sister Cameron is now at short. Craig, wherever she is not at second anymore. Over at first is Craig. Thank you very much. Krukenberg getting her 4th time up to the plate. She's 2 for 3 so far. Runner heads for second. Good throw again, and not in time. A couple good throws behind the plate for Smith.
I'm digging that head first slide. That was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Called ball on the outside.
Well, you'd like to get this out if you're Bluffton because you got Ish on deck.
That will not happen here as Krukeberg walks to bring up Ish. Josh Butler called it last time. He said, "Do you just walk her here?" I said, I don't know if there's much of an argument either way. It would be smart unless Taylor Suter on deck would make the Tigers pay, but Izzy Ish hammered a 2-run blast out to deep left. She's got 4 RBIs already, 3 for 3, and as you alluded to, Josh, triple away from the cycle. It's a little bit more rare in softball, I would assume, just with the shorter outfield. But you hit one in the right spot, use some speed, you can get over to third. Ish probably not focused on that as she's going to go ahead and walk over to first. So Bluffton not messing around this time.
Now batting number 16, Taylor.
They did not want to find out. So Taylor Suter steps up with the bases loaded.
That's a good move. I mean, she's 3 for 3, and the ball looks big. And
Suter, a 307 hitter last year, a couple bombs for the Braves. She takes a strike. The strategy for sure is it's not even picking your own poison. It's just picking the lesser of the poisons.
Yeah.
Suter still can make you pay. And, if she does, I think Bluffton will say, all right, whatever.
Yep.
We tried. Bellmont's just got a lineup like that, really from top to bottom. Fly ball into right field. Conley Alt over and makes the catch. And that will end the threat. 9-3. Bellmont still leads Bluffton.
Do you have sports injuries, knee pain, shoulder pain, headaches, arthritis pain, or just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Reynolds Chiropractic is the answer. Dr. Jade utilizes gentle, low-force, instrument-assisted, and hands-on adjusting. Dr. Jade treats patients of all ages, from birth to the very mature. Dr. Jade will help your injuries heal faster and help you live a more active and pain-free life. They offer BioFree, Sombra, pillows, back braces, and orthomolecular supplements. Dr. Jade is currently accepting new patients, so make your appointment today and visit Reynolds Chiropractic, where patient comfort and care are our first priority.
Jillian Philippi will lead things off for the Tigers. 3, 4, and 5 is really the lineup of sisters here as Conley Alt bats second, Cameron Alt bats fifth, sandwiched in between there with Jillian and Josie Philippi. Be a big year for all four as they look to lead the Tigers this season. Some new looks to Bluffton this year. Most of their lineup kind of relatively new. But one thing is for sure, Philippi is probably going to have a nice year for the Tigers this year. Had an RBI single her last time up. Was the Tigers' best hitter last year, hit .420. A lot of extra base hits, a lot of power. That left-handed bat. Looking to do some damage here as Addie Radecki has had a nice day. She's gotten out of some trouble here in the middle innings but she's gotten herself out of it for the most part. Braves lead 9-3. Philippi will take outside, even though the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss for Philippi. Big first out for Radecki. Strikeout number 8 for Radecki. Now bring up Josie. Philippi, strikeout and a ground out. She fouls this one back. Bats cleanup for the Tigers. Had some time on the mound on varsity last season as a freshman. Now swings and misses here. 0-2. Hit pretty hard towards the left field side. That'll fall for a base hit. Philippi reaches first. Here with one out, it would bring up Cameron Alt. Good piece of hitting over and left. We'll get a runner over at first. Be Kirsten Reed, the junior. I've got Justin Upcraft behind me to the left. I probably should say she also is a good swimmer. Called the ball low to Alt. Alt was the starter today. Now playing shortstop. This one pretty good over the head of Finn Gotze. Sonicson will send Reed over to third, and that will move a runner up on the base hit. Tigers putting some sticks together here in the bottom of the fifth. I'll bring up Addison Kaufman. Old version of Drake for her walk-up song. Not bad. Kaufman rips and misses at the first. Ready to go hit. Had a base hit back in the second. 1 for 2 so far today. Sonicson sent Jillian Filippi to second on a first and third steal. So far, nothing yet as Ish fires to third with Reed over. Ish gunned out Filippi in that instance, so maybe the Tigers are a little hesitant to try to take second. There is one out. This one's tipped foul. That's Cameron Alt over at first. Two, right back up the middle. Radecki fires home, and she's going to get the out. Nice adjustment as Ish was yelling for her to throw it home. Wanted to go to first, but that saves a run. Nice play by both the pitcher and the catcher.
almost waited a little too long, but Ish able to make the tag.
Mind you, this is our 5th inning brought to you by Decatur Dental Services. At Decatur Dental Services, we welcome new patients and patient referrals at all of our locations in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren. Visit us at DecaturDentalIN.com to learn all about us.
Ball got away from Ish, advancing the runners.
Now in scoring position here for Kaya Craig. Takes the ball outside. Craig moved over to first. After Cameron Alt was done pitching, she went to short. Conley moved over to second. As Narvaez went back to the pitcher's circle. 2-0 swing is foul. Tigers looking to scrape a few off here. Down 9-3 in the bottom of the 5th. Outside. Fires back over to third. Ish not afraid to throw it over. Suter's done a nice job at make sure the ball doesn't go away. And Chevelle Edding also in left field backing up just in case. Trying to get that final out any way they can. 3-1 pop. That's going to be a bloop single into right. One run comes around to score. Another comes around. Oh. And in a rundown for the moment was Craig, but she gets back in safely. That's 2 runs on the single to right field. 9-5. Bellmont leads. The Tigers clawing back.
Big 2-out hit.
That brings up Kenley Smith. Takes a pitch outside. Had that solo shot back in the 3rd inning. That led off the 3rd. Jillian Philippi singled home another run later. Now hoping for a little bit more of that power here in the 5th. Tigers trail by 4. Haven't been out of it all game. Did trail 7-2 at one point. It's this one towards third base. Suter throws over to Gotze, who wasn't really there at second yet. It was a tough play. And trying to slide into second is Smith, and she's safe. Huge extra 90 feet as the Tigers have runners in scoring position now again. It's risky, but that extra 90 feet is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Bluffton is in business here. Macy Lemler now. A big rip and a miss. Start things off. Actually, I think Maddie Narvaez is in to hit. She takes the ball low. Conley Alt struck out with the bases loaded the last inning. That could have been huge for the Tigers, but now has an opportunity here. Runners will not go on the wild throw. It's tough to get a gauge here with the fence. It's pretty close to home plate. So Bluffton stays put. It's 2-1. Narvaez hits towards Gotze at second, and she makes a huge play. Tigers strand a pair but get 2 in. It's 9-5 Bellmont heading to the 6th.
At Southern Wells, we are dedicated to offering unique educational experiences.
Our exceptional career and technical education and college core programs provide hands-on learning that prepares students for various careers in higher education and also instill a deep respect for hard work and innovation.
Collaboration between students and staff is at the heart of everything we do. Our family values guide us as we prepare our students to succeed beyond the classroom.
Welcome to Southern Wells, where people are empowered to become their personal best.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care, including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, we'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
One is more than a number. It's pride in our history and the promise of what's to come. One farmer, one seed, one season. One changes everything. In 1926, Henry A. Wallace and the founders of Pioneer revolutionized farming, and we've been innovating ever since. 100 starts with one. Our 100th season starts with you.
Back here at Bluffton High School, Tigers played a couple runs but strand a few more, stranding 5 total in the last 2 innings. Bellmont just able to get enough outs in those innings to make sure this game is still a comfortable lead. But as you know in softball, it's never really a comfortable lead. Bellmont will get things started here in the top of the 6th with Liz Bobet, as she will face Josie Philippi to start things off. First pitch is a swinging strike. Macy Lemler heads back to first. Kaya Craig is at second, and Conley Alt heads to third. Josie Philippi was at third as she gets a second strike called here. She was at third but heads to the mound, so some defensive positioning in the infield for Tyler Sonicson's Tigers. Fouled back. Philippi, 33 innings as a freshman last year. As Conley Alt throws over to first cleanly and gets the first out here in the 6th.
Now batting number 17, Carissa Mickley.
Philippi had a 5.09 ERA. She was 4-1. Struck out 34 in those 33 innings of work. Called upon here to try to hold things on this Bellmont offense as Carissa Mickley fouls this one back. No runs despite a bases-loaded threat for the Braves in the 5th. Lemler had a shot at it, and this one falls foul. Philippi and Alt were the 2 pitchers behind Madison Sonicson last year on the mound for Bluffton. Got the majority of the innings. Sonicson tossed 93 innings, while Alt had just under 40, Philippi with 33. Sonicson at Huntington University now, playing softball. Pitch is called outside. 1-2 now to Mickley. The 1-2 called. Strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. Great location from Philippi, who gets the first 2. And that's got to be refreshing for Tyler Sonicson's Tigers here, as there's been traffic all day by Bellmont. As we go through this part of the order for the 4th time, it's Isabel Book now that steps in, batting 8th. She fouls this one back. We'll go through it at least 4 times. We'll start the 5th time through, depending on how Bellmont swings for these next few outs. Getting a little late, though, for the Tigers. But a good start so far on the mound, getting the first 2 out. Philippi delivers. Called strike 3 again. Back-to-back looking strikeouts, and the Tigers retreat to the dugout in a 1-2-3 inning.
At Swiss Village, our mission is simple: pursuing life together. Every day, we create a community where life is full, active, and meaningful. Here, neighbors become friends, team members feel like family, and every moment matters. Whether you're searching for a vibrant place to live or a rewarding place to work, you'll find it here at Swiss Village. Swiss Village, pursuing life together. Learn more at swissvillage.org.
At Mosier Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Mosier Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Mosier Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand-gallon of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Mosier Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
First pitch from Radecki to Blair is called the ball. It's my favorite ad in the whole package, just a car driving into the water. It's beautiful. It's not even AI either, I don't think. It's hard to tell nowadays.
That's the real deal.
Foul ball on the left side. Decent amount of fans on the Tiger side of things over in left. Bellmont brought some fans out as well, making the quick trip. Josh and I made the trip from Decatur as well.
Yes.
Cross-county showdown. Blair wasn't really thrilled that that ball was near her face. Wonder what the days were like when you didn't wear helmets.
Yeah.
Hard to believe. Taps this one back for foul ball. Tigers got 6 outs to do this thing. They're down by 4. They got 1 run in the 4th inning, plated 2 more in the 5th, but could have been much, much more. As the bases were loaded at the end of the 4th, Braves were able to strand them, and then runners in scoring position to end the 5th. Top part of the lineup for the Tigers, it's the one that you want for sure, as Blair, Alt, and Philippi step up to the plate. Ground ball over to Gotze, gobbles it up, and gets the first out of the 6th. Conley-Alt. 0 for 3 so far. Struck out back in the fourth. Hit .376 last season for Bluffton. Swing and miss on Radecki. The freshman has had the senior's number so far today. Radecki's thrown well. You see the 5 spot, but some defensive mistakes and just some good at-bats from the Tigers today. Radecki really relied upon here as a freshman. Mindy Book started her last night in the frigid temperatures against Jay County and then here against the Tigers as well. She's the only Brave that's pitched so far this year. Trying to get the second out here against Alt. Then we'll have to face Jillian Philippi. Radecki will certainly hope that she gets this out here so that nobody's on base for the cleanup. Another foul back for Alt. Nine to 5 our score. Bellmont ahead over Bluffton. Home opener for the Tigers. This one's hit towards the right field side, and making the catch is Carissa Mickley for out number 2. Pitbull for Jillian Philippi here. I keep saying Filippelli. I'm sorry. It's a fun name to say, but not one I'm going to get right every single time. I'll have tons of practice with her and Josie. As this one's hit foul.
Filippelli's fun, though, too.
I know. That's a fun one as well.
Is there, you know anybody?
No, I have no. No, I just know that it's a last name. Big swing and a miss. Philippi down 0-2 now with 2 outs. Radecki got the first inning side retired in order. Since then, there's been at least a base runner for the Tigers. 0-2 is too high. Struck out 5 of the first 7 for Bluffton. Since then, has had 3.
A big strikeout with bases loaded was huge back, I think, in the 4th.
This one's hit softly to left, and that'll be out number 3. 1-2-3 for the Braves heading into the 7th inning.
Are you sick of working 12-hour shifts and weekends at your current job? Come join our team at Smith Brothers Berne, where we pride ourselves in providing our employees with a family atmosphere, a Monday through Friday work week, and a clean and air-conditioned work environment. Our employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $16 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with yearly bonus incentives and a competitive benefits package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at 356 Monroe Street in Berne.
I'm Phyllis Rice, and I've lived here just 1 year. I fell and broke my hip, and so walking is the best thing for me. And this is a wonderful place to walk.
Here at Adams Woodcrest, we offer assisted living with your independence in mind. We welcome your small furry friends. Come enjoy an outdoor stroll on our lovely grounds or participate in numerous activities with friends and residents. Adams Woodcrest is extraordinary living where everyone is family.
Back here for the 7th inning. 1-2-3 go down the Tigers. Addie Radecki has had a nice day today on the mound. Bluffton trying to do the same thing here, though. Josie Philippi on the mound for the Tigers. Got a 1-2-3 in hitters 6, 7, and 8. Now we'll go 9 and then top. Philippi pitched last night. against Eastbrook. 9 strikeouts in that game through all 7 innings. Trying to establish herself as the bona fide ace of this program. Only a sophomore.
She's dealing. She works fast, and she throws them in there. See if you can hit it. Ooh.
This one hit medium depth, and Kaufman had it for a second, but the snow cone fell out. And getting the extra base over to second was Edding.
Now batting number 15, Finn Godsey.
And Godsey now will step up. That's a heads-up play from Edding, who ends up on second base to lead things off. Any runs here for Bellmont would be detrimental to the Tigers, as they already trail 4. And now the top of the order for Bellmont comes up. Strike called on the outside portion. Godsey 1 for 4 in the leadoff spot. Hits it right back to second, and Craig will get that out. Runner advances to third. It's a productive out for Godsey.
Now batting number 4, Hayden DeBolt.
That brings up Hayden DeBolt. We featured her a lot in the pregame show and when she first stepped up to the plate. This freshman for Bellmont. Just 2 hits yesterday for the Braves, but she had both of them. Plays a good center field for the Braves and looking to make her mark early in her varsity career. 1 for 4 here today. Singled back in the third. Has made contact each of the other 3 times. A lot of returners on this Braves team, but DeBolt, one of the new faces. We'll call time here for just a moment. I think the umpire get nicked up a little bit.
I think the catcher did.
I believe you're right. Kenley Smith shaking it off. Catchers are tough. I wouldn't know.
That's the rumor, anyway. I think she took that off the toe. I think.
Yeah, that can't feel good. Anywhere. A foul ball anywhere, even if it hits the padding. One, 2. 2 to Bolt. That's a foul right into the dugout. That can't feel good either. Goodness. Come on, freshman.
Starting to get violent out here in Bluffton.
Apparently. Last 2 foul balls have been dangerous. The only safe place is up here in the box.
Yep. I still jump.
And that's okay. I had a hard blink earlier, too. 0-2 to the Bolt. We'll try again. This foul ball is maybe a danger to a car. Nope, just rolls safely onto the ground. The Bolt battling. Here with the 1 out runner at third. That's Chevelle Edding. Tapped in the air. And making the catch was Kaya Craig. I think Cameron Alt was saying I got it as well. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
But the out is all that matters, and nobody crashed into one another.
Yes.
That is all that matters for Bluffton. Annie Krukeberg now with 2 outs. I think if you're Coach Sonicson, you would tell Philippi, hey, just throw strikes. We don't need
definitely.
Izzy Ish coming up to the plate. We don't need to walk.
Big out here for Bluffton. Ooh. A little high and tight.
It's getting dangerous here in Bluffton.
The street lights are coming on and it's getting dangerous.
Yep. And called a strike. Good pitch from Philippi. Now moves the count to 1-2. Philippi with an out here without a run scoring would be huge for the Tigers. As they try to hold this 4-run lead in the top of the 7th. Called strike 3, outside part of the plate. We head to the bottom of the 7th where the Tigers got 3 outs to get 4 runs.
Innovative instruction, award-winning programs, exceptional curriculum. At South Adams, we believe in the power of community. Here, we support each other, celebrate together, and treasure what truly matters most: family. We are Starfires.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich.
Josie Philippi will try to lead things off for Bluffton. 4, 5, and 6 here against Addie Radecki, who's limited the Tigers. Tigers have gotten some good hits off of her today, but with a 9 spot for the Braves, if Radecki can hold on here, it would be a win, enough for a win. First pitch called a strike. If anything here, Josie has done a nice job holding the Braves to 0 runs in these last 2 innings of work.
Definitely.
Pitched a lot yesterday in her 7 innings of work. Got the win over Eastbrook. Good way to start the season for Bluffton. Now comes in with a couple innings here, and Addie Radecki says, really, 9 innings in 2 days, that's a lot. I've done 13 so far. Back up the middle, and that's going to go in for a base hit. The Tigers get an ideal start here with Cameron Alt coming up to the plate.
Has Radecki walked anybody?
A hit by pitch, a walk. It's just 2 free passes there.
Okay.
2 free passes. That's impressive. She walked Krista Blair back in the 4th. Coach Sonicson having a conversation with the home plate umpire. Something about Philippi at first. Probably looking for a courtesy runner, I would assume. And we've got nothing here. Philippi's the pitcher. She should be able to get one if that's what the conversation was about. Okay, interesting. It's the only thing I can think of, at least.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was.
Whatever it was, wasn't worth a big argument over. Alt hits this one hard. Deep center field, and that's over the head of DeBolt. That will be a double over the center fielder's head for Cameron Alt, and the Tigers are in business here in the final inning. Philippi gets to third. And now the Tigers, with nobody out, brings up Addison Kaufman here. Runners in scoring position. They trail by 4, but this is quite the start to get it done. Kaufman 1 for 3 today. Grounded out to the pitcher on a fielder's choice, heading home. Now that's a huge run that the Braves have stopped. They've had plenty of runs saved in these last couple innings here. They certainly would have earned a victory here today with their pitching. Getting out of jams, but the Tigers trying to make them pay. Radecki delivers. Called a ball. That one was close.
Yeah, it was real close.
Man. One and two, the count now to Kaufman. Swings and misses. Caught in the glove of Ish. That'll be a strikeout. Number 9 for Radecki. And that'll bring up Kaya Craig. Who swings and misses at the first. She's got 3 RBI today. 2 for 3. Hit that bloop single out to right her last time up. Swings at strike 2. Foul tipped it, but Ish caught it. And with 2 runners on, the Tigers put the pressure on, but Radecki is locking in here so far. The 0-2, too high.
I don't know. When I was always 0-2, anything within about 3 foot, I was
Yep.
I was like,
yep.
They look so close from up here.
Got to protect.
Nice
and
pitch.
that will be called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts, up to 10 now for Radecki. So a couple hits to start and a couple strikeouts so far in the 7th. Last chance for the Tigers here with Kenley Smith.
I can't believe, I shouldn't say I can't believe, but for a freshman to get the first 2 on and just blow the next 2 away, and then pretty good poise.
And with that, that will end things here at Bluffton. 9-5 your final here at Bluffton High School. The Bellmont Braves victorious over the Tigers. We'll have a post-game here afterward, but first we'll get a quick break here on Witness Media.
Hey, Mom, kind of want to go back to school. Think that's a good idea?
Please hold.
Oh, like, wait a few years? Till when?
Let me transfer you to someone else.
Mom?
So what's up? You need money or something?
1-800 numbers don't make good moms or good insurance agents. That's why with us, you've got a dedicated agent, not an automated process. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Let's insurance together.
Your final here, 9-5 in favor of the Bellmont Braves. This is your Adams Woodcrest postgame show at Adams Woodcrest Senior Living. We offer a wide array of services to address the needs of most of the independent seniors and families needing support for an aging loved one. Our service levels include independent living, assisted living, memory care, nursing care services, and short-term rehabilitation. To learn more, go to adamswoodcrest.org. Again, our final score, 9-5 Bellmont. Just in the last few innings here, Addie Radecki, a freshman, got herself into some trouble, but 6 runners in scoring position stranded. And these final innings is really what did it for the Tigers, just not taking advantage of the opportunities when they had them.
Yeah, definitely. Bellmont let them hang around. Their bats kind of cooled off in the later innings when Filippi came in and shut them down the last 2 innings and some big strikeouts, and that was the difference here late.
And Bluffton had a nice game here. We talked about a little bit beforehand. Belmont's bringing back a lot of players from last year's squad. It was a good team that made it to a sectional championship, upset Norwell in the first round. There's kind of a big moment for them and returns a lot of the squad. They showed it today. They pack a punch in the lineup. And then for Bluffton, they return a couple really good players like Filippi and both the Philippines and both the Alts. But rest of the lineup's a little relatively new to varsity. Some of that inexperience really just didn't show today. I thought everybody top to bottom on both sides did a nice job, and really was just kind of a good, clean game on both sides. But without further ado, let's pick our player of the game, sponsored by FM Investments Raymond James. For investments, finances, or retirement planning, call 260-368-9939 to set up an appointment at FM Investments Raymond James. And Josh, we selected Izzy Ish today, went 3 for 4, also with a walk, but had a crucial 2-run home run back in the 4th and a 2-run double back in the 3rd. The Tigers eventually just said, "No, we're not dealing with this. We're going to walk you." And then she was not able to get her final at bat in the 7th. But nice day for Izzy Ish, who you found out today, and I also found out not too long ago. She transferred from Adams Central.
Yeah.
So there you go. Here's your surprise, and she's quite the player.
Yeah, she's fun to watch. I've seen a lot of, her parents put a lot of her games and videos on social media, and she is a ball player. She the catcher position, so important. She hits. Yep. She can throw people out. She threw one out tonight, and just an all-around solid player.
And with that will wrap up our broadcast. Thanks for tuning in, whether that be live or going through the archives and watching.